Hello everyone, this is Mrs. Stark, your English teacher for Intermediate English A, and today I'm going to show you how to edit and use the Facebook profile template for your Literature Unit 5 Mythological Heroes assignment. So, first of all, for this assignment, you'll be looking at the directions that will be handing out to you through Kmail, and they will also be posted on my Moodle page. You'll have the assignment guide that goes through everything you need to know about this assignment. And I really encourage you to take some time to read through it carefully. I will also be talking about this in one of my Class Connect sessions, and you can always also ask me during a live help time if you're still confused. But I'm going to mainly show you today how to use the template that you need to fill out in order to complete this assignment. And I will send this out as well with the Kmail, and it will be posted on Moodle with the assignment guide that I just showed you. There are a couple ways that you can use the template. You can either click on the Google link that will be provided to get to this particular template and view in Google Docs if you have an account there. You can also download the file, which I will send to you through Kmail or Moodle, and then you can also download a copy from the Google Docs as well if you would like. So once you've clicked on the template, I really recommend that you make a copy, or you can also move it to a folder. So if you make a copy, I recommend that you give it another name. I usually just add my last name and first initial. That's probably the best way that you want to title it, and then make sure you delete copy of, just so the title isn't so long. And then you'll see it pops up with a new tab at the top with a new copy for you ready to work on. Alright, and then it should be all ready for you to edit. So there are a number of different things that you need to include in the template, and the requirements in the assignment guide go over all the things you need to include. But basically, in order to edit this template and write or type all those things, you just look at where the text boxes are, where any text is, and if you click generally on that text, it'll bring up this blue text box that you can also resize. What I recommend doing is just highlighting the line which is meant for you to type on and deleting that, and then typing in there. Also make sure that you delete the name of the hero and replace it with the hero you chose. So I am doing Atlanta, for example, and we want to, in this part, talk about Atlanta's status, or what she is feeling, thinking, doing right now. So for example, Atlanta is relieved to have, and make sure that you spell it correctly, of course, killed the wild boar finally. So you see how I just typed in that text box there and it just came up. You should be able to do this for any of the places where you need to type information, including on the side bar where you need to type certain pieces of information. So there I wrote female. Let's see if we can enlarge it a little. So I went to the magnifying glass with the plus sign, and I typed you'll see here I typed in female. I'm just going to go back here. Now, another thing that we want to do is add in a photo. So I have examples of where the photos go on here. And I want to include a photo instead of Atlanta. So then I've already opened up the images page that I've provided you with. And that is on the bottom of your assignment guide if you scroll down to the Greek Heroes websites. And I've just copied and pasted, or you can also click on the Atlanta or the other heroes pages for whichever hero you're doing. And then it should pop up with images. For learning coaches, make sure that you have the safe search clicked on and then it's filtering explicit results, just to make it a little bit safer for you and your child. Then I want to just choose one of the pictures of Atlanta. So say I want to include this one because it's very vivid and it's a good action shot. So I can right click on that image and I want to click copy image. And then let's see if we can paste this image in there. So if you saw, I right clicked and clicked on paste. Now I have this image of Atlanta in here. And of course the image is way too big, it's covering a lot of my text, so I want to resize it. I just click on the top corner and drag it down. And then I want to bring it over here. I just click, hold my mouse button down and drag it up to where I want it. I also need to delete the old picture here. I just click on that picture and press delete. And then I want to still resize it a little to make sure it fits appropriately, that it looks nice. And there we go, we have a picture of Atlanta. You'll do the same for the other pictures, the other background picture and the symbol picture, as well as the other icons here for Atlanta and the minor characters that you're including. So overall for this template, make sure that you are filling out everything that needs to be filled out, that you're following all the requirements needed for this assignment based on what I have in the assignment guide and what I talk about in the Class Connect session that we have. I also wanted to mention that if you don't want to use the Google template, you can also download a copy and do it in Microsoft PowerPoint. I don't recommend, and actually you wouldn't be able to edit it with any of the other files. Only click on Microsoft PowerPoint, and it's probably not really visible in the bottom left corner, but there will be a file that downloads. You probably saw that blue arrow come up. If you click on that file in the bottom left corner, it will bring up the template. Make sure that you click Enable Editing. You have to click this in order to be able to edit the template. It'll bring up the exact same template that you used, or that I was just showing you in Google, and you can edit it in a very similar way. So you just click on the text box, you type in the information you want, and start filling out the information you want. And you can do the same thing with the pictures. You just, again, copy the picture you want, paste it right in there, resize it in the same way. We're going to resize it this time so that it's one of those little icons here. And then you can, of course, move it around and do what you need to do with it. Okay, that's about all for a rundown on how to use this Facebook profile template. If you still have questions, please do not hesitate to let me know and come to my live help time, and I would be happy to work with you. Until then, good luck, have fun, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.